All right, y'all. So today is going to be another week, but this time it's going to be in my Jane agenda. I'm going to have a few videos coming up with Jane agenda stuff because I did order a ton of inserts and I'm still trying to figure it out to see how I want to get comfortable with it. I have done a few things. I think I showed you before. I haven't done the monthly because this would be the first month that I'm going to actually get into it, which would be this coming week. This week, actually. I'm actually recording this super early. I usually do my recordings on Sunday, which would be the 31st. But I have something going on that I'm going to probably be out the whole day. With that, I'm recording kind of early, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But I have some stuff coming in on Monday, and then I think on Wednesday. This is the first month of June, so I need to start putting this out, but we'll do that next time. We'll fill it out and go through all that. These are just the monthlies. And then I have been keeping up with this one. I kind of like it because it's kind of like reminds me of Daily Grind in a way. So, and it has a little tracker there, and it has the time thing, and it has my checklist for each. This is for Monday and the week. It's for the week for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. Today is Thursday, so Friday I do have some stuff I have to do. I'm gonna start packing for Sunday. Like I said, I have to get some papers, my ID, driver license, stuff like that. And then Saturday we'll figure out what we're gonna do, and then Sunday, of course. I have been journaling in the back of these pages, just little things here and there. So, but for June, it's just for June so far. I was gonna try to do this one this week because I do like this spread. So, and like I said, I'm just trying different ones out. This is the week, the other one's the daily. So I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna work on this one. I like this whole little thing. Work like a captain, play like a pirate. Love it. Of course, the stickers are here still. I haven't used them. Maybe next week I can use them. I don't know yet. But for Jane agenda, I didn't even do my whole. Sorry, y'all. We just jumped right into it. For Jane agenda, we are going to be using where did I leave all of the? Here it is. I'm thinking of using maybe the fellas with some of these things. So I can probably pull some of this stuff off. Like the bag, the coffee, the gold coffee, the glasses. Well, yeah, the glasses. You don't have 2 sets of those. And there's not a lot of stuff here anyway. So I think I can pull that off a little bit. Or we can actually go really pretty. Let's go really pretty. Let's wait on that one. And maybe we can do 2. We'll do the both of them, the daily and the weekly. We'll do that. How about that? So instead of Brandy, we'll use Book Nook. This is Book Nook, my friend Christina. These are really, really gorgeous. And I just got them and just flipped it. Because you can see how they're backwards. I don't know why I did that. On this one, I did them right. So maybe on this one, I'm going to use this one. I don't know why I love this so much. But yeah. So we're going to use this on this one. And then we'll go from there. See what we're going to do for the other one. We'll do birds, and then we'll do fishes on this side. Okay? So let's do the lily pad. Let me cut this off first. Hopefully y'all are having a good week. A good start of the week or midweek. Whenever you're watching this, hopefully just having a good week, period. I'm having an okay week already. I said earlier that I'm not gonna, like, this is finally gonna be, June is already going into the end of the, like, beginning of the new year. I mean, new half of the year already in July. So yeah, I've been feeling like lately I've been able to breathe a lot. like weight's been lifted off my shoulders, and it feels really, really good to be able to do that finally. So I'm really, really liking that a lot. And maybe I'm gonna put this fish right here. Sorry, y'all, all on the thing. And Sunday and Saturday, I don't really write on my stuff, especially because I use this. This would give me, it's gonna be like my work. I use kind of like work in private right now. So I'm kind of just playing around with them. So, which is fine. I may need to cut this a little bit. Let me get my cutter log. Look, I have several on already, so I don't need that one. It's so funny, like I get used to certain things and I don't like. Like, I guess it's just creature of habit. Like I got this new one, and it's the same company as this, but I just love this one so much. I can't get used to this one. I've used it once and y'all saw me struggling on the video. I just didn't like it at all. But are y'all the same way? Like, do y'all have to have like the same thing? If it's like, it's kind of like it's not broken, don't ruin, don't mess with it. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And let's put this little bubble up here. I should just put it right here like this. All right. And maybe into a few more bubbles. I need to bring this one down a little bit. I'm still trying to get the hang of Jane Agenda stuff, so like their paper quality is feels super smooth, and I like it. Sticker wise, I can't really tell because I haven't really put on that many stickers on them that much to like be taking them off and putting them back on or anything like that, so. And in Rhonda, this is the scissors that you were talking about. So this is a Westcott. It's Carbo Titanium non-stick. And then this is a slice. And then you just replace this part. That's it. You get 3 of those blades for like 20 bucks on Amazon. All right, so let's work on this side now. So I like that you have 3 tasks here, and then you have your checklist here for the week. So let's put this stuff right here in the end. Cut that off. Doja is in the building, of course. Where else would she be? And I think I'm gonna put this up in here. Yeah, let's do it this way. I can still fit in enough stuff here and then anything here I can put in. So that's fine. So I still want to put a, maybe I should put another fish. I don't know. But maybe I do need bubbles over here. And that's not the duck I'm talking about. Okay. So I don't know if Jane Agenda was meant for me to be decorating like this, but I like the layouts and I'm gonna do it anyway. Sorry. I have to make it fun no matter what, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put this right up here. And I love that the moon phases are right there already. I don't have to mess with nothing. The moon phases right there. Love that. You know what I'm gonna do is actually put this lily pad right up here. I want to put the little sapito somewhere, but no sé, no sé, no sé. Let's put them right here. No. Yes. No. Nah. I don't think I like them yet. Let me see. I think we need a sapito over here because there's one up there. We can put him right up here, but he's too big. And this one's really, really big too. Unless I put this one down here with a lily pad. I love these things that Christina made. Like, I saw these and I was so in love with them. So I can't figure out how it's supposed to be. Okay, so this one is up like this. It's not this way now. Okay, it's this way, shooting up that way. And he's pointing down this way. So let's cut off a little bit of the bottom and then slice this in half. That way it's even, and I have enough space for the whole week to write still and all that. This is my first half letter, like ever having a half letter. Like Tori's B6 was my first B6. This is gonna be my first half letter planner. And I think it was because of the paper. I think I like it because I fell in love with it even more because of the paper. And then of course there's the layouts that just are just like on spot. They're like spot on. And the paper is just immaculate. I ordered some stuff from Cloth and Paper too. So I'm gonna start waiting for that too. The reason I did that was because I liked their inserts that they had, which was not their inserts, like their dashboards, and they had the fluted. I fell for this trend. I know. They have the fluted dashboard, and I fell for the trend hard, and I want it. So, did I get it? Yes. There's another one that said something about, it was for travel, but I'm gonna use it as a regular dashboard. It's super cool. It looks like it's metal. It's not metal though, but it looks metal. And I got that. So once I get all that, of course, there's going to be a whole revamping because I ordered a whole lot of inserts from Jane Agenda too. I think I ordered a few inserts from Cloth and Paper as well. So we'll probably be doing that pretty soon, like setting up my A5. And I kind of want to make it, interactive. So I kind of want to do like a few, like I want to show y'all what I have, and then I want y'all to help me put it together. So be on the lookout for that video because I'm gonna really want y'all's feedback on that one because this is kind of new to me and I want it to make sense. So anybody that's out there that has Jane Agenda or has like this kind of experience with it, because I don't know why I'm struggling like to get a perfect setup that I like. It's just I don't know why, and it's just I think it's just probably because I don't have everything that I want right now in my hand to like create it, and I think that's why. But I still want to get y'all's feedback, and then I want to get y'all's help with that. So if y'all can, that would be super great. But of course, I'll wait for all the inserts. I'm gonna bring out all the inserts that I have, and that way we can just go through them together, and then I'll set up like a poll, or I'll set up like something in the posting part, where like the comment section, not the comment section, but the other part where I post stuff up. I'll put some stuff out there because I do want to start using that community part. That's like it's not community part, but I can ask a lot of questions on there. It's kind of like a question thing for y'all. So I'll put the stuff in there and then we'll go from there. But I do want y'all's feedback on how do we put it together, because I think that would be cool. Like y'all help me put it together, and I think that'd be awesome. Let me know what y'all think of this little layout first, because I am loving it. It's super cute. Super cute. Love it. I don't know, like this. I like the discs that are like this. I don't know if I like this this thing, but I don't have any other one. So I have to check what I have, what we're gonna get. So right now, let's start the other side now. Let's start the daily on this side. So let's start on this side. So it's gonna be second, fourth. Oh, this is actually gonna be the whole week here. So it'll be a few pages. See, that's the weird part too. Like, I've never liked that. Like for it to be like this and I have to flip the page to see whatever's going on. I have never been one to like that. And I don't know why I like this one. Like, it makes sense to me in a way, and I can always cut this off, or not cut it off, but I can always like take that off or not even pay attention to it, and I just like it, you know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know why, it just makes sense. Like I don't even like verticals, and this is like a vertical still, but it has lines on it, but I still like to use it. All right, so this, I'm not going to put too much in them because of course we have 7 days and we got to do something with this. But I wonder if I can use the same washi I did the last time with these. Maybe. I think so. What do y'all think? Maybe, maybe, maybe not. I think I'm gonna try it, pull it off. So let's try it. All right. Seal. Put this cut off here. Let's throw it back this way. And I think this is just basically like, it's new to me, like this whole system, like Jane Agenda, I think it's just new to me, and I think that's why I'm excited about it. But at the same time, I do love a lot of their stuff. Like I'm so new that I'm like, I went like headfirst into this stuff, and I'm like, I do like it. Of course, y'all know I wouldn't affiliate for something I don't like. So yeah. So that's that one, but that's about it for that. But let's get into decorating. I wonder if I can put this there with him. This little pajarito here. We can put this here like this. Just not the same flower. Let's do. Do the same thing anyway. Yeah, let's do this like that. Fuck it. So I was trying to do like this is the flowers is reminding me right now. I can't grow shit. I don't know why. I've tried. I can grow herbs. Um, can't grow plants. I have an ivy. I'm lying to you because my ivy. I think she understands me or she talks to me or she whatever. I talk to the motherfucker. I talk to her. She's a plant. I know, but I talk to her. Like she's gone from like she was small and she's all over the place now, like all over the place. Like her leaves are about the size of my hand. I kid you not. Um, it's just huge. If y'all want to see a picture, I'll put a picture up, maybe in a post or something. But yeah, like she's just overgrown already, and I've never had a plant that's like that, and it's cool to see. You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna have to like kind of watch what I do here because I don't think I'm gonna be able to have enough for all the days. Pero I do want to do maybe some boxes and a quote. Maybe we can put a quote on every page. But I got uncensored quotes, so y'all be ready. And this is the perfect one. To start the week next week is gonna be perfect. I think that's good right there. All right. And then, let me see, let me cut this off a little bit. So the time right now is currently like, I want to say 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like wide awake. Yes, I am, I know. I don't ever sleep. Think I'm like part vampire or something. But trackers are there, meetings are there. We do have a meeting on Tuesday and Friday. So we do have a meeting. I'm gonna just put it right here. Because I have 7:30 meeting and 8 o'clock meeting. So I'm gonna put it for both. Oh no, Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Wait, not Wednesday. Okay. And then Monday, I do have a lot of stuff to do on Monday. actually use this for work. It's not gonna fit though. Work. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. And for this right now, I think I'm gonna do it and flip it over and then start working on the other ones. Work on this one and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so let's see how far we can get with these stickers on here, and then we'll start putting up the way like that on the other ones. I do want to add a bird somewhere up here, so I'm thinking, well, I guess that's where he's gonna go. He wanted to go there, he's gonna be there. Not the chingando. That I don't want to be there later. Okay. And I didn't want to put him there because I wanted to put this bird somewhere there instead. But this mofo wanted to be there, so I guess he's gonna stay there. Let's put this one up. Sunday is fine. I can cover up a lot of it. The weekend, I don't have to do that much on Sundays or anything like that. Besides like church and stuff like that, that's not all I have to do. That's the only important stuff, and I don't really document that or anything like that. Talking about church, I have some stuff that I just wanted to tell you about the church stuff. The Bible reading. If y'all wanted to do that with me, because I want to start that, but I don't know if y'all would be interested in that. And I don't want to do something that y'all don't want to do. I'm gonna do it for me, but if y'all want me to record it and see what I'm doing, because it's a couple of things I've been doing. I'm gonna be using the Live Love Posh one. She has a whole year of it, and I kind of found something that you can do read the Bible for a whole year, and it gives you like chronologically, you can read it. So I want to do that, but I just want to know if y'all would be interested in that before I start it, and then y'all like, oh, you should have recorded it. So just wondering if y'all would be into that. If not, that's quite fine. It's just something that I want to do for myself, but if y'all want to join the ride, hey, the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. I don't know about that because it's just they're stuck in the middle of nothing. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I used to have a supervisor, boss that used to say that a lot. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? No, I don't know what the fuck you mean. He used to be Italian. He used to have a strong accent. He was a jerk. I remember, he didn't like that I called him out a lot on stuff. At one time, his wife didn't know how to, she didn't know how to read. I feel sorry for her, I did. I liked her for a bit. Loved the woman. Did she know how to cook? No. That was her husband that knew how to cook. But, you know, I worked for them, and she would say, like, I need this, or like, I need a, she would say, like, caused this issue. This is what the whole issue caused, the whole thing that caused it. So she said, like, I need a Caesar salad. Cool, here's your Caesar salad. Right? The guy was like, that's not what I wanted. And I'm like, well, that's what she told me you wanted. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, there's not much I can do now. And I was like, okay, so she told her husband that me and my friend Linda were not paying attention to what she was asking for and messing up the orders. And the customers were complaining. So then when she said that, he came to talk to us because he liked my friend Linda. She had big boobs, of course. So he liked her. And he was kind of weird towards me. Like, I always thought they were swingers or something because they were just weird. But, like, sorry, it's to stick there. Like, we had to do, like she was always saying whatever, and then that time she was like, oh, he didn't want to see the side, he wanted a club. But she was trying to blame, she would always try to blame me and Linda for not listening or not doing something right. And this time I was just done with it. Like you get fed up eventually, you know what I mean? Like you get tired of it. You know, there's a point where you're gonna, you know, Camel has this, you know, you break basically. And that's what happened that day. And I was like, dude, like what the fuck? You said this and you said that, and I didn't say. She raised her voice at me. She's like, I didn't say that. I said I wanted whatever, you know, I wanted a club and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, you said Caesar. I go, and the reason I said, I go, the reason I know you said Caesar, I go, because you said it funny. I go, and I looked at Linda and we were making fun of me the whole time when we were making it. And you were looking at us like we're laughing, and we were laughing at you, and you knew that we were laughing at you. And she was like, yeah, I knew y'all were making fun of me. I was like, so then why are you asking me if I did, like, you know, why are you telling me that you're telling me that you said a club when I know you say club right, but you mess up the word Caesar. And she says it really funny. I can't even repeat it, but she said it really funny. And I was like, then why would you get mad? And why are you saying that you knew that I was making fun of you if you didn't say Caesar? Well, I didn't say it, and she switched it all around. So he looked at me and he just like, he didn't like that. He was like, that's fine, Ray, that's fine. And then I was like, okay, like whatever. And then so the next morning, she comes around and she's just really quiet. She's not talking to me and my friend Linda. Um, and like we had like, um, she usually would come in and she'd be like, hey, can I get a bagel? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, crap. And I'd be like, yeah, you want cream cheese or you want butter or what do you want on it? She's like, oh, just butter. And then the other side, just nothing, just one side butter. And she'd be like, can you toast it though? And I was like, yeah, I got you. So then when she came in, she would come in, whether I was mad at her or not, I didn't care. You know what I mean? People got to eat. That was my job, to feed them. I didn't care. Um, she came in that day and she was just like really quiet, didn't say shit to us. And I asked her, I was like, hey, do you want your bagel or did you want a taco or like, are you hungry or what? Oh, no, I don't want nothing. I was like, okay. And then, so that's when my boss comes in and they're talking like by themselves over there and whatever. And I told Linda they're talking about us. And she was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, I'm ready to fucking quit. And I was like, are you? She was like, I hate this place. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. So then, like 2 months before, there was a incident that happened. And it was with me. And I came in, had a bad day, and I went to the restroom, and of course, like I hit the like restroom thing, right? And I was saying Linda about it. I didn't know he was coming around when I was talking to her, and he was like, "You hit what, Ray?" And I was like, "Oh, the bathroom thing." It was just, I was just kind of upset because it's whatever happened. And he was like, you shouldn't let no guy bother you, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was being whatever. We're almost done, mama. Okay? Almost done, baby. Um, he was like, you shouldn't let nobody bother you like that. And all this other bullshit, right? And I was like, no, I know. I go, but it's just, he was like, you love him? And I was like, in a way I do. And in a way I know he's just using me. And then he was like, that's not good. And, whatever, right? He was so concerned about me, and especially like in the gay world, like he used to love gay people. He said like it's just like was his thing. Um, that he like back in Italy, he said he had a lot of friends that were gay and he used to go out with them and shit like that. But anyway, besides the point. Um, so when we were talking about that, he comes in and he says whatever. So I guess he went over there and looked. So when he came around to talk to us, me and Linda, he was like, Ray, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah. He was like, me and my wife were talking and we're gonna let you go. And I was like, why? She was like, well, it's just, whatever happened yesterday, you made her uncomfortable and all this other shit and blah blah blah. I was like, because I was laughing at her or because I proved her wrong. And then he was like, just the whole situation. And I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. She was like, he was like, and then he was like, oh, and then too with the whole thing, like with you punching the restroom, you know, whatever. She just feels unsafe. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you serious? And then he was like, yeah, and you know, that's just what we're thinking right now because whatever happened yesterday. And I was like, that's fine, that's cool, whatever. I go, I'm gonna go straight to unemployment right now. I go, I need my termination letter. And he was like, what? And I was like, I need my termination letter. I'm gonna go to unemployment right now. I go, so I can start getting paid from you. And he was like, you're not gonna get paid. I was like, yeah, I am. I go, you've never rated me up. You've never done anything. I go, now you're just terminating me because of some bullshit that you didn't like me to call out your wife. I go, that's fine. I go, you could have turned me, I go, for anything else. I go, shit, I didn't let you grab my ass all the time. I go, thinking that you were gonna fire me. I go, but if I would have known that, I go, you would have never been touching my ass. She looked at him like if looks couldn't kill. She would have she looked at him like she wanted to kill him. So then he was outraged, and I was like, am I lying? Every time I went to help you with the groceries, what'd you do? You grabbed my ass. Didn't you? I go, when I would go down and get the boxes, you would grab my ass every time. I go, do I have to go to security cameras to ask for them? I go, because I can show them to your wife. I go, but if I would have known that, I would have never let you keep on grabbing me. I go, what did she think? That you were giving me an extra $100 a week because of what? Because of my good looks? After that, he was like, just go ahead and leave, blah, 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 and other crap. I was like, well, I need my termination letter. I go, something telling unemployment that you are terminating me today, right now. So he just wrote it out or whatever. And then after that, so I didn't even go to unemployment. I went out, I told Linda, because after that I told Linda, I was like, hey, he just let me go. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah, he just let me go. And she was like, I'm out of here too, bye. And I was like, you're leaving for real? She's like, yeah, hold on. So she went to go tell him, you fired, because she knew me, she would call me Junior. She's like, you fired Junior? And she was like, yeah, because, whatever. She's like, okay, well, I need to go too because that's my ride and he's my ride and we ride together and I'm living with him. And so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and go too. And he was like, no, I'll pay you extra and all that crap. And he was, and then she tells him, she was like, you already paid me extra. She was like, and don't forget to put my $200 extra in my thing. She was like, because of all the times that you would feel me up on my boobs accidentally. And I was like, he did that to you? And she was like, yeah. I was like, he would grab my ass without going get groceries. She was like, no. And then by that time we were having this discussion, there was clients already in the office, like in the building, like in the cafe. So they heard, I guess, and they're like, what's going on? And I was like, oh no, we're having a discussion about whatever. And they were like, I can't believe he'll do that and all this other crap. And I guess it went around and he didn't keep his business there after that. But the owner that opened it ended up calling me and Linda back because that looks odd there, right? Let me turn it around the other way. Because they heard from the customers that we were there and we were good workers, and the previous owner was just like shitty, and that's why we left. So they called us if we wanted to work, and of course we did. So we went back and we were there for quite some time, and that's where I learned how to make like my sauce and a lot of food that I learned now and all that. But it was a fun time, awkward time, but it was fun. But yeah, but y'all, this came out really fucking cute. Like really cute. Oh, I need the meeting for this one. I need the meeting. Where's the meeting at? Meeting right here. No, that's work. That's meeting here. So it's gonna be meeting for Friday. And of course we have other random meetings, but yeah. But let's put this back in here because this came out super good. Super cute. It doesn't have that much detail, but it's so super sweet. So let me get this open. And let me put this down here. So that's gonna be this Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The weekend looks really cute. And I like this bird wanted to know, this bird knew we wanted to be there because he knew what he was doing already. Because I was gonna put this stuff there and he looks like he's flying off of the, like he's flying away from the flower bush. He knew what's up. I got you, I see you, bird. I got you. But y'all have a good rest of your day, a good weekend, a good night, and good morning. Thank you for hearing more of my randomness. But other than that, you have a good one. Like I said, be blessed for the whole week. Remember, wake up in the morning, give yourself a good little positive little thing about yourself to get going. And I just remember right now, I just saw I don't have my checklist for this. Well, I just have a few Thursdays. With Thursdays, I shouldn't have enough. I can use this as a checklist. You have a good week. And don't give anybody the power to ruin your day or your week or anything like that. And give yourself a little pep talk in the morning, something good about yourself. Other than that, y'all have a good rest of your day. And I will talk to y'all later and see y'all later. And remember to go check the post for the giveaway. I'll have all the stuff on there. So y'all can comment on that giveaway too. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Love y'all.